Oz. The name on the street for the Oswald State Correctional Facility, Level 4. Now in Oz, our entire day is structured. We know when we'll eat, sleep, work, when we'll have free time. Now giving a man who's locked up free time, it's a joke. Because there are still all kinds of restrictions as to what you can and cannot do. Some people try to better themselves by reading or exercise. Some pray. Some plot. Some just watch TV.
Live from Burbank Studios in Burbank, California, it's time to play Up Your Ante. And here's your host, Gordon Elliott.
Hello and welcome to Up Your Ante. And let's meet our first contestant tonight, Mr. John Carpenter.
Now let's meet our star. Joining us this evening, the divine, the perfect Miss Eartha Kitt. Eartha, thank you so much for being here.
Category is style and fashion. Take a look at this photograph. Can you tell me what kind of beard this man is wearing?
I think I need a hint.
Eartha?
Oh, well, I can give you a hint. It can also be called a Rob Petrie.
Oh.
Rob Petrie?
It's a goatee, you stupid fuck. Come on, just say it. Just say goatee.
He could say goatee. He'd be wrong.
That's not a goatee? It's Van Dyke.
Van Dyke.
Rob Petrie. You got it?
No. Who's Rob Petrie?
Yo, would y'all just fucking clam it up so I can hear the answer? Count!
Dicker of Van Dyke.
Yes, television. Keeps us busy. Keeps us happy.
I'm what we call a segment producer. Each of our shows is divided into 4 10-minute stories anchored by a different newsman. I work for Jack Eldridge.
Ah, I like Eldridge. He's a ball buster. That piece you did on heating oil, he really tagged that corporate clown. Have a seat.
We want to do a 3-part series on Oswald. You know, inside one of America's toughest prisons.
No.
No?
Like I said, I saw what he did to that guy, and I don't want to be that guy.
What have you got to hide?
Nothing. In the 4 years since we had the riot, life around here has been rough. Attitudes are just starting to settle down. You bring in the TV cameras, you're going to stir the situation up.
Well, I've spoken to the commissioner, and he's agreed.
I'll call the governor.
He also agreed.
if you already had permission? If you already knew it was a done deal, why'd you even ask me?
To get your honest reaction. First, we're gonna do an overview of life in Oswald. Then we're gonna follow one new prisoner coming in, and we will close with Jack Eldridge spending the night locked in a cell.
Spending the night?
Yeah, just him and one real inmate.
By the way, when does the great man get here?
Not till the day we actually shoot. For the next few days, I'm gonna have a crew here while I do preliminary interviews with you staff members and as many prisoners as possible. Please understand, our goal is to show the audience how incredibly difficult your jobs are and to kick 60 minutes in the ass.
That's all. Tomorrow and for several days, a television crew will be walking the halls, taping a piece on Oz for their news magazine. Quiet down. Quiet. Now, I know when the cameras are rolling, you guys will run through your bag of tricks. Plead innocent. Run scams, cry foul, or whatever else you think is gonna get you some attention. Get your faces on TV. But let me warn you, when those cameras are gone, I'll still be here. When the story airs, I will be watching. And I won't forget what you say or what you do. That is all. Lights out!
I gotta think of some good shit to tell this Jamoke. He's only gonna use the best stuff.
You gonna make shit up?
Well, I can't tell him the truth, can I? But I wanna be on camera. Can't let these matinee idol looks go to waste.
You gonna sit down with those news people?
Yes, I am. I got a lot to say about the conditions I've been in.
Well, what if they ask about out of BC?
Out of BC. The court found me innocent of his death by way of self-defense. Even McManus testified on my behalf.
But still, they're reporters. They're bound to dig up old bones and make us Muslims look bad.
Relief, I am not afraid.
We're gonna be on TV?
I am. But if you see a camera, you duck out of sight, all right?
Why?
You don't remember Jack Eldridge?
No.
Oh, I do. He fucked us over, Cyril. He fucked us real bad. This might be our chance to get even. Go to sleep. Hey, girl!
Prisoner number 01W711, Omar White. Convicted January 4th, 2001. Murder in the first degree. Sentence, 75 years. Up for parole in 20.
Yo, Yeast, that's what I'm talking about. Check out. Look at the poontang. Look at
This is receiving and discharge. Where prisoners come in, where prisoners go out. Unless they're in a body bag.
Okay, so which one is Omar White?
White! Omar! Yeah. Come here. I'm Officer Murphy. This camera crew has been authorized to follow you on your first day. You got a problem with that?
Oh, well, like I'm on TV?
Yep.
I ain't got no problem with that. Well, you and me, baby?
Easy, Omar.
Mr. White, you will be serving 75 years for murder. Is that correct?
Look, I ain't even know the bitch. I mean, why the fuck? Why would I shoot her?
Well, she was a prime witness at your cousin's murder trial. See, your mistake was not killing that little girl, too.
You think? I mean, shit.
Get back in line, you mutt.
Who the fuck you calling, mutt, huh?
Jake Willard, escort Mr. White back in line. Get out of my face.
Hey, see what I'm saying? I'm getting hosed up in here in this motherfucker. Get your hands off of me.
So, 500 prisoners arrive each week.
Uh-huh.
And how many are released?
Not enough. This is Emerald City, also M City. The experimental cell block started by Tim McManus 5 years ago. In M City, the prisoners are given a lot more leeway than the rest of us.
Hey, baby. How about a little later?
Hey, wait, move along. Jesus.
Okay, the first one I want to talk with is Tobias Beecher.
All right, this way.
Okay, Mr. Beecher, the way this works is that you and I are just going to talk, very informally, no pressure. And based on our conversation, we'll decide if you get interviewed by Jack Eldridge.
So the camera's not on now?
No, yeah, it's on. But we can turn it off if you want.
I don't care.
Okay. You came to Oswald in 1997 as a result of a DUI and vehicular manslaughter conviction. Prior to that, you were a successful lawyer from a prominent family with a wife and 2 children. How has being in prison changed you? Well, describe some of your experiences since coming to Oswald.
Describe? Ever read the Book of Job?
According to the file, at one point you had your arms and legs broken, and at another you were stabbed.
Yeah. You want to see the scar?
You once tied a fellow inmate down and defecated on his face.
Yeah.
Is that what it takes to survive?
I'm not the man I was. Or maybe now I'm the man I always was and never knew.
All these incidents involved 2 other prisoners, Christopher Keller and Vernon Schillinger. Tell me about your relationship with them.
We sing in the choir together.
What's going on?
They stole drugs, Rios for drugs.
So there are a lot of drugs in Oswald?
Define a lot.
Well, how many people in this unit use heroin on a regular basis?
I don't know.
1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 20.
I don't know.
Okay, how about sex?
Is that an invitation?
Right. Is there a lot of homosexual activity?
Well, by homosexual, do you mean deep-rooted love of one man for another, or guys fucking guys in the ass?
Ass fucking.
Shit happens.
And the authorities
Frown on it. But they do their darndest to stop it.
as they do on the drug tape.
Yes.
And have you?
What?
Fucked the guy up the ass. Gotten fucked.
Well, if I had, why would I say so to you?
Tobias Beecher.
What about him?
I don't know, you tell me.
We sing in the choir together.
That camera's making me so nervous I can't even shuffle.
Give me the cards.
Do I look okay?
You look like you.
Oh, shit. When I was on TV after I escaped, I couldn't believe how bad I looked. My skin was gray.
Gentlemen, I'm looking for some background information on Tobias Beecher's relationship with Vernon Jones or...
Get the fuck away from me!
Okay, relax, Bruce Mallis. Come on, let's talk to somebody else. Come on, let's
We'll
go.
go over there. We'll go over there.
It's nice. Now all over America's gonna see you acting like an asshole.
What do you want?
The news bitch was asking an awful lot of questions. What'd you tell her about me?
Get the fuck out of here.
You tell her anything about us. You tell her anything about anything.
And what? Huh? What are you gonna do?
Later.
What do we have here? Come on, Briggs. I'm taking your ass to the hole.
I think I take drugs because I know they're destructive. Feel unworthy of love.
Oh, Christ. What a load of shit.
Tobias.
No, look at him being all sincere and cuddly because of them. Keller's nothing but a poser.
Shut the fuck up, Beecher. Yeah, shut up, Beecher. You're spoiling this for everybody, man.
Oh, yeah, O'Reilly? All right, you and Keller are butt buddies now. Let me see, when did that happen? When who died?
Stop it! That's enough now. Stop it. Turn that camera off. Turn it off right now. Now! Turn that light off. Off! Tobias Beecher and Christopher Keller. What about them? There's a lot of bad blood. There's a lot of spilt blood. Why? The men in Oz are very distressed. Mentally, physically, and morally. Christopher Keller, for example, is a sexual predator. So does that factor into his problems with Beecher? You know, I'm really not comfortable specifically talking about these cases. Okay. Have you ever been harassed? Have you ever been sexually threatened by one of the inmates? No. No.
Hey, what are we gonna do about Beecher? Do? You heard the guy in rehab. The fucker almost goes public about us killing Sheeman and Brown.
He's playing around. You've never spilled all the beans.
Oh, are you sure of this?
It's just his way of saying that he still loves me.
You know, the two of you are just so fucked up.
Whoa. Don't you ever beat your O'Reilly. You ever beat your mind to hurt you.
Don't make any threats, K-boy. You might put me in a bad fucking mood.
Brian, check her.
It's not my type.
Your type. She got a pussy, ain't she?
Yeah, and like you're gonna get anywhere near her pussy.
Unit B is your typical cell block.
And how many units are built like this?
10. Hey, Vern, you're up.
What about me? I give good story.
Yeah? Maybe later.
All right, this way, come on.
So, you're a white supremacist.
You people in the media, they love to label us. I know no matter what I say here, you're gonna trim it and make me look like a monster. But I'm no monster. I'm a widower whose first son died tragically. I'm gonna be a grandpa. I believe in family, in America, in God. Does that sound evil to you?
Now, your other son, Hank, has been accused of kidnapping Tobias Beecher's children and of murdering his son, Gary. The FBI believes you orchestrated the crime. That sounds pretty evil to me.
Lady, you don't want to be having opinions about things that you could not possibly understand.
Oh, if I didn't know you were such a fine, upstanding citizen, I might consider that a threat.
Yo, I got something to say. Schillinger's a pussy. Hey, sit down.
Your face, nigger.
So this Beecher story, you think it has legs?
Oh, yeah. Usually the less people are willing to say, the better the story. I just gotta figure a way in.
Each prisoner is assigned a number and photograph, and then they're sent to their respective units.
And White's going to M City, right?
Yeah, God help us. There you go. Home sweet home. Come on, let's go.
Yo. Oh, you cripplers, huh? No, I'm physically challenged. Whatever. You ain't this. No. I don't do drugs no more. Well, you ain't no faggot or nothing, huh? No. Thank God for that. Can't stand no motherfucking faggots. Drive me crazy.
So what now?
It's 99. Lights out!
Hey. The Fourth Estate is gone?
Yeah, for today.
Any problems?
Well, we had a minor skirmish in M City and a major battle in Unit B.
They got everything on tape?
Oh, yeah.
Did our guys respond?
Both incidences over in the flesh.
You know, I don't care if the prisoners look bad. I just don't want us to.
Well, she seems to be mostly focusing on Beecher.
His is a cautionary tale.
Let's hope Logan doesn't dig too deep. I wouldn't want her uncovering any skeletons.
You mean Adebisi?
Among others.
Television is a medium rarely well done. My Uncle Bilbo said that. Okay. Somebody said it first. But my Uncle Bilbo was the first one to say it to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I love watching the news on TV. Dan and Tom and Peter and maybe a little Jim Lehrer if I'm feeling brainy. I flip back and forth between news shows in hopes of catching the same story, because each news show tells the story a different way. ABC leaves out a fact that CBS makes a big deal of. CBS interviews its expert who totally disagrees with NBC's expert. NBC goes in depth, while ABC gives the same story 5 seconds airtime. You see, I think if I catch all 3 versions, maybe combined, I get a little taste of the truth.
Count!
J 522, 98H 498, 92M 220, 97A 4. Come on, man. You know me, man. Come on. Why you want to do me like that, Doc?
Omar, my man. Jesus Christ, you're looking a little crispy there, brother.
I gotta get some tits.
Wow. You know, times are lean right now. The hacks, they're doing too good a job keeping that shit out of us. Trick is, you gotta know the right person. You have a good day.
Yo. Look, I've been to every nigga up in here. Look, man, they think I'm a knock, man. Motherfuckers, they don't know me, man. I mean,
Hey, shh.
What you want in exchange for this? I ain't gonna suck your dick or nothing like that.
Hey, I'm no fucking fag. I just might need you to take care of a little business for me. That's all.
No problem with that.
Knock yourself out.
Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. That's what this is.
So they strip me of my clothes, they strip me of my rights,
They strip me of my self-respect. All because they say I broke the rules, trafficking in illegals. But they more guilty than I could ever be. Fucking uppity ups. Say, they the ones that let Adebisi sing and snort and suck. And when his blood ran out, when his blood got spilled, The truth ran out, and a wall of lies got built. After Saeed greased them, fucking hacks act like he ain't never even breathed in. And then the lies got buried with his number.
You saying there was a cover-up?
Yeah, it was a cover-up. Sheets and blankets enough to cover up all them high and mighties.
The warden, too?
The warden more and most.
All right, come on, that's enough.
You see? They still trying to shush me.
You got any evidence to back up these accusations?
Yeah, there's a videotape. At a BC, he documented the whole drama, just like you doing right here. You know what I'm saying? Right up into the fade. You ask O'Reilly, you ask Saeed.
All right, shut up, poet. Come on, let's go. We got to
He's
move on.
got something to say.
He's always got something to say. Come on, let's go.
Hypocrisy.
Yeah, okay.
Conspiracy.
Right. Take a nap.
Jack, I found our story. I'm not sure about all the details yet, but something screwy happened surrounding the death of an inmate. Yeah, and evidently, it's all on videotape. Well, the sooner you get here, the better. Officer Murphy.
You ready? You're gonna love death row.
Yeah, rather than do that, I want to go back and interview a couple of prisoners again.
Okay.
And I'd like to do so in private,
Private?
without you present.
That's not gonna happen.
Don't worry. I'll get permission.
She asked to see Saeed and O'Reilly again. What you want with them?
Murphy thinks it might have to do with that Abise's death.
But O'Reilly wasn't involved with that.
I know.
I miss Mama. So do I. Why'd she have to die, Ryan? I told you 1,000 times, Cyril. Cancer ate her up. Hey. Miss Sally's on TV. I want you to go watch. Okay? Please. How's it going, cuz?
I need some more tits.
Whoa. I got a never-ending supply. You know what I'm saying?
You know, just a little bit, just to feel a little better, you know what I mean?
You know, it's too bad you got here when you did. 6 months ago, we had tits coming out of our fucking asses. When this guy at Abusey ran the operation, the well never ran dry.
What happened to him?
He got shanked. That's not the point. When he died, the spics and the wops, they took over everything. And between you, me, and this stink, they're doing a half-assed job.
How come the brothers don't organize?
They should. They need a leader. I mean, right now, all they got is this fool poet. He's a complete cum stain.
You know, I used to run my block.
Well, there you go. Maybe you should step up, huh? You see, to get anybody's attention around this place, you gotta do something large.
Large?
Yeah, like at Abisi, he was large and in charge, bigger than life, feared by one and all.
Yeah, well, that's what I want. I want him to fear me.
Then you gotta kill somebody. But not just anybody. You gotta go huge, monumental. Somebody famous.
Like who?
All right, who's next? Come on through, lady. Step over here, open your purse. Next. Put all metal objects in there. You are visiting?
Peter Thor.
Go through again.
And your name is?
Helen Keating.
And? The watch?
Christ's sake, what do you think I'm trying to smuggle in? A fucking bazooka?
Oh, sir, can you please...
Tom, listen. He's okay. Let him in. Oh, what did you say? I'm a big fan.
Yeah. Oi, oi. Wake up. This.
Jack,
Yeah.
this is Ryan O'Reilly.
Uh-huh.
Jack Eldridge. Okay.
Oh, how do you do?
Hey. You don't remember me, do you?
Oh, frightening. Have we met?
About 20 years ago?
Oh. Well, you'd understand that.
Yeah, you must meet so many people in this job, right?
What was the circumstances?
That's not important.
Hey, Ryan, comfortable?
Yes.
And we are rolling.
Where were you when ADBC died?
Common room.
Any inkling as to what's going to happen to him?
No, I'm not. As far as I can see, Saeed and Adebisi, they were getting along just fine.
Okay, so walk me through this. You were in the common room.
Doing nothing.
And?
I heard this noise from Adebisi's pod. And he had these white curtains hanging up in the room, and they just went red with blood everywhere splattered. And then Adebisi falls out of the pod, down on the ground, dead. And Saeed follows out with the shank still in his hand.
Well, have you any idea what led to the fight?
No.
You told me there were curtains on the windows of ADBC's pod. Is that unusual?
Yes.
Was ADBC privileged?
Privileged?
What? Was he allowed to get away with things the rest of you weren't?
Oops. Excuse me. Want to kill these things?
Sure. Dale, guys, cut. What's the problem?
You want that kind of knowledge, you're gonna have to pay.
We don't pay informers.
Then I'm not saying another syllable.
Ryan, in the pre-screen, you said that you would tell everything you know.
Look, I tell it's gonna cost me. The warden's gonna be up my ass like one of them proctoscopes. All I'm looking for here's a little compensation.
No! Get the fuck out.
Suit yourself, Mr. Eldridge. Pleasure to see you again.
Bastard. Find out where the fuck I know him from.
Mr. Eldridge, how am I gonna do?
Well, use your head. I certainly didn't meet O'Reilly at a cocktail party on the Upper East Side. 20 years ago. I better did a story on it. Track it down. Commendable work, Logan. Nice fucking interview. A pleasure meeting you finally. I've admired you for years.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual.
I've read both your books.
Well, actually, there are three.
You know, I've always felt that your conviction was politically motivated.
Gentlemen, we're ready. You are.
Well, just relax. Speak your mind. Minister Saeed, you murdered Simon ADBC.
No, I, defended myself. He attacked me with a knife.
Why? Why did he attack you?
I was under the impression that we were going to talk about the conditions in Oz.
Well, isn't this one of the conditions? Brutality, senseless violence? Was his attack on you unmotivated?
No.
So you said something to him. You did something to him.
I'm a Muslim. I did not agree with some of the ways that Adebisi was conducting himself.
Then why did you ask to move into ADBC's pod? You see, I have here a form signed by you requesting the change. If you hated ADBC so much,
I didn't say I hated him.
then why live with such an animal?
I was trying to save him.
And yet instead you killed him. What about the videotape documenting ADBC's conduct?
Right now, I would like to move past this particular conversation and speak about a larger issue.
Do you deny that there's a videotape?
Every day, we suffer fundamental civil rights abuses.
The tape, sir, yes or no?
I am done talking with you.
Minister, we're only trying to get the facts.
That part of the story is over. Don't you understand? Adebisi is dead. Adebisi is irrelevant.
Nothing that brings about the death of a man is irrelevant. You want us to hear what you have to say? Fine. You have to tell us what we need to know first.
And then which part will be aired?
They're definitely working the angle on Adebisi.
His death?
Nope. What went on before that? Poet told him about the videotapes that Adebisi made.
Christ.
Yeah, and they're trying to verify that the tapes exist.
Maybe we should pull the plug.
I can't do that. Spoke to both the commissioner and the governor, and they feel if we back out now, it'll only look worse. And since I never told either of them about the videotapes, oh, I sure as hell can't tell them now.
Well, you may have to, Leo. The truth may have to come out.
Hey. So, you got information from me?
I can't go on camera and say the things that need to be said.
Why not?
Because it'll be the end of Leo's career. And the governor will have enough ammunition to close down Emerald City permanently.
Okay. So then, what would you be willing to say?
On camera, nothing. But as the background, the guy you want to go after is Martin Querns.
He ran Emerald City after you. And what about the videotape? Have you seen it? Has Glenn? Come on. Talk to me.
What you're asking me to do is betray a friend.
Friend? He fired you.
With good reason. And he gave me back M City. Like I said, go after Querns.
Leo, what the fuck is going on? I get a call asking me if I'm willing to be interviewed by Jack fucking Eldridge.
Well, they found out what went on in M City when you were in charge. They heard about the videotapes.
Fuck. When you asked me to resign, you said no one would ever know the reason, that we were gonna keep it internal so that neither one of us would get hurt.
Refused to do the interview. I did.
Fine. Where are the videotapes?
In a safe place.
What are you keeping them around for? Destroy the tapes, Leo. Destroy the goddamn motherfucking tapes now!
important.
Mr. Eldridge?
So I understand you've cancelled our interview.
That's right.
May I ask why?
You can ask. I won't answer.
Come on, off the record. Between two guys holding their dicks.
I was thinking running for lieutenant governor, I spent too much time in front of the camera.
Between you and me, off the record. That's bullshit. You spent how many years at Oswald?
Too many.
Yeah, there's a body to leave, right? To quit. To be forced out because of some indiscretion. Because some mishandling of the job was exposed on TV.
I spent my entire life punishing people. Over the years, I've had to make choices. Some were good, some led to violence. Lives have been lost, and I wonder, could I have stopped the carnage?
Simon ADVC. Could you have prevented his death?
Yes. Falls our truth. I should be fired. But I'm afraid whoever they bring in to replace me would only be worse. It's a terrible thing to reach this point and realize your whole life has been a sham.
So for a man whose job has been to punish others, you ultimately punish yourself more than anyone.
Off the record?
Yes.
No comment.
Lisa?
What?
The, ADBC story, it's a dead end.
What? Jack, no.
My instincts tell me that none of the principals are going to come forward with the facts.
We faced tougher resistance than this before. I can get McManus to crap.
There are people who do things for malicious reasons. This prison is full of them. I don't think Leo Glenn is one. He's imperfect, but he's not incompetent.
That is no reason not to expose what happened here. A man died.
Yeah, from all appearances, a bad man.
Oh, you're making judgments now? What, Simon Advisi's life is not as important as the Pope's?
Don't get high-minded with me. I've brought presidents, serial killers, corporate giants to their knees.
And now's not the time to go soft.
I'm going home. Big day tomorrow.
You're making a mistake, Jack. Letting the story go is a fucking mistake.
Yeah, probably. But, you know, every once in a while, even a newsman has to have a heart.
Hey, can I have your autograph, Mr. Brokaw? What a dick.
Journalists are supposed to be impartial. They're supposed to keep their personal opinions to themselves. However, on TV, we know what the reporter is feeling. We see Sam Donaldson or Andrew Mitchell giving us the facts, but with the camera that close up, we can also tell by a raised eyebrow, a tiny inflection, what they really think about the person who they're reporting on. Now, Walter Cronkite, he had the poker face. Nobody ever knew what old Walt was thinking. So while he was telling the truth, he was also lying to the camera. That's genius.
Yo, O'Reilly, oh baby, my man. Yo, I forgot to thank you, man, for getting me put down in this cafeteria, man. This shit is dope.
Oh, hey, no problem, guys. No problem. Hey, come here. I got a little something for you. Hey, little morning pick-me-up. We call it a duster. So, Omar, I hear you're the lucky fuck who's gonna spend the night in the cell with Jack Eldridge.
gonna be a TV star and shit like Martin Lawrence or Bart Simpson and shit. This shit is good, man.
Have some more. I just hope he doesn't disrespect you, that's all.
Diss me? How you gonna diss me?
Well, I overheard him telling somebody yesterday that you were a faggot.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Faggot? I ain't no motherfucking faggot.
Hey, Omar. Hey, I know that. But, them news media cocks, they love to twist shit around. They don't give a fuck about the truth. They make a guy look the way they want him to look for the sake of the story, to boost the ratings. You know what I'm saying?
Ratings? Fuck a motherfucking rating, Jim. This motherfucker ain't calling me no faggot.
But the funny thing is the tabloids say that Eldridge is actually a faggot.
I heard that somewhere. I know.
Yeah. It's like one of them closet cases, but to cover up his shame, he's gonna skunk you on national television.
Hey, Riley. Those eggs ain't gonna fry themselves.
I'm coming.
Okay, let's go, man.
I'm coming. Hey, if I were you, tonight, and I was alone with that cocksucker, I'd teach him a thing or two about being a real man. Enjoy that.
Hello. Hello, Lisa.
Jack.
What did you find out about Ryan O'Reilly?
When he was 16, he did a piece on urban gangs about how the black kids were taking over the turf of the whites, especially the Irish.
I interviewed O'Reilly.
Yeah. And his brother, Cyril. Here are the transcripts. Lisa?
I don't have time to read that. Did Jack make O'Reilly look bad?
I reviewed the tape last night, and yeah, the O'Reillys came off as being brutal, heartless.
I want to see that, sir.
Let's go, come on in. Watch the paint. At 5 o'clock, all the prisoners are locked down in their cells. 9 o'clock, lights out.
Until,
6 a.m.
See.
Keep it in your pants, Kara. Let's go. Keep it moving.
It's the fuck. No, Omar, just chill out till tonight.
No. Bitch is mine.
Omar.
Hey, Omar.
Wait.
Fuck Omar. Hey, you. Fuck.
What's your problem, Mike?
I got your punk for you, all right?
Mike, what's your problem?
What's my problem? He's my problem. What else? I got another problem too, all right? This is my fucking problem.
Hey, relax, man, relax. Calm down, Mike. Let's go.
He's got a knife. Come on, get
Listen up, we got a 66. Calm down.
Come on, video, you get it. Fuck you, what's the law? Fuck, I got come down, stay. Come on. Put down, stay. Come on, you fucking bitch.
This is exactly why I didn't want you here in the first place. I think at the very least, you ought to postpone.
No. By postpone, you mean never reschedule.
Our concern is for your safety, Mr. Eldridge.
I've been in this game a long time. I can take care of myself.
So we're gonna go ahead with it tonight. You're gonna sleep in the cell.
Yes. But, of course, now we have to find someone else to match up with Jack.
Oh, we could put you in a cell alone. Ted Koppel did that on Nightline. It was complete horseshit.
Then who?
I've been reading the files on the O'Reilly brothers. The younger one, Cyril, he's now brain damaged and under medication to control his actions. I choose him.
I don't want my brother involved with this, okay? I refuse. O'Reilly, I don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. Let's just try to make it through the night and pray for the best. You know what? You pray. Say a whole fucking rosary.
You tested the camera?
Twice. We're good to go.
All right. Lock me up.
We should let the sword team be here.
No, I want this to be like any other typical night.
Here we go.
Hello, Cyril. I'm Jack Eldridge.
Hello?
Jack, you ready? You're on.
It's 5 p.m. and already... It's only 5 p.m., but the prisoners of Emerald City are already in lockdown for the night. 2 to a cell with nothing but a pair of beds, a sink, and a toilet. The room is about the size of the average American bathroom, and it smells like one as well. Imagine, if you can, spending the rest of your life locked up with a complete stranger in your bathroom.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, that camera, which I want you to ignore. So this evening, here we are, at Oswald Penitentiary.
Jack, gotta move to your left. You're blocking him. Oh, that's good.
What do you do before light out?
Wait,
For what?
the lights to go out.
Yeah. Yeah. And then?
I say my prayers and sleep.
And what do you pray for?
I pray to Jesus, that Ryan will be safe, and Brenda, and that Daddy will smile, and to take care of my mama in heaven.
Your mother died?
Years ago, in the hospital. I hate hospitals. I hate the smell of hospitals. When the medicine tastes bad. Ryan tells me to take my medicine, but I don't sometimes. Like today.
before the accident. Do you remember anything about that?
There are flashes once in a while. Like now. I see you. And I think maybe I know you.
We met many years ago. You were 15. You, your brother, and I, we talked about your lives in the gang.
You made Mama sad. You made Mama cry. You gave my mama cancer.
Oh, shit!
Central is 11. We got a 66.
I said the grave that you gave my mother cancer. You gave my mama cancer! You gave my mama cancer!
Oh, Jack.
Oh, Lisa, did you?
What? Did I what?
Get it all on tape.
Television has the power to enlighten, to inform, to lay the bare truth before the eyes of the public. Television is an extraordinary gift, as much a miracle from God as Lazarus rising from the dead. But do we use the gift wisely? Have we ever?
News anchor Jack Eldridge became a part of his own story yesterday, as what many industry insiders called a rating stunt backfired. Convicted murderer Cyril O'Reilly brutally beat Eldridge, causing the veteran reporter to suffer a severe concussion, 4 broken ribs, and punctured lung. He remains at Benchley Memorial in critical condition. Despite the objections of Eldridge's producer, Lisa Logan, the network has decided not to air what was intended to be a 3-part series on life in